The Player Development Conference is less than 2 months away, and today I want to get this episode out to tell you more about the conference, to update you on new happenings, and to just talk about our mission, vision, goals, speakers, registration link, all the good stuff. So we're excited. Once again, this conference is here for those who want to do the work and those interested in the work. And it's open to everyone. Maybe you're an AD, a head coach, a former player, whoever. It's open to you. So let's start by talking about the mission. The mission of the Player Development Conference is to provide an engaging professional development space for those in player and athlete development. Once again, that is what we want to do. We are driven by this for this conference. We will have breakout rooms. We will have networking opportunities. We will have incredible Q&As. We have speakers, panelists who are engaging, who are willing to answer questions, who are willing to engage you outside the conference. That is the mission of this conference. Now, moving on from mission, we want to talk about the vision. The vision of this conference is very familiar to this podcast you're listening to the work that we do at Beyond the Field Player Development. The vision is that we want to bring positive and increased exposure to player development and the professionals who do the work. That has been my goal since I started this work. I want to bring positive and increased exposure to those that are doing the work in this incredible field that impacts the lives of so many. Let's move on to the goal. There are 4 major goals for the Player Development Conference. Number 1, we want to create growth opportunities. Number 2, we want to create networking opportunities. Number 3, we want to create hiring opportunities. And number 4, we want to create partnership opportunities. That is huge to me, to create this space. The goals are to help people grow, to help people network with each other, to help people hire if they want to hire, and then to help create partnerships, because we know that there will be people who will attend. We definitely welcome all those who may not be in this space but do work with those in this space. We know you all will be there, so we want to create partnership opportunities for you all. The mission, vision, and goals have been carefully crafted to ensure that this conference is something that will impact you greatly, the work you do and the things you do. All right, well, since we're talking about the conference, got to give a shout out to our gold sponsor, ATS, Athlete Transition Services. We want to thank Athlete Transition Services so much for the work that they do in helping athletes transition. We will have a link for all the information you need for ATS in the show notes. And at the end of this video, you will see a link that you could click on where I sat down, with the founder and executive director of ATS, Athlete Transition Services, Jonathan Orr. He spoke about the work they do. If you're interested in bringing them to your campus, please use the link. Please go look at the video. They help athletes transition as they go from competition on the field to competition in life. Thank you once again, ATS, for being a gold sponsor. All right, so let's talk about the panelists for this conference. We have 31 confirmed panelists. I am so excited to have these incredible individuals on our panel. We have people from the NFL, the NBA, the WNBA, college football, people who have from other corporate athlete-facing positions. I am so excited for these panelists. And since we're talking about the panelists, let's talk about what the panels will look like. You know, we have different panels, so we'll talk about first year in player development. We'll talk about professional athlete development. We'll talk about NIL, programming, career development, alumni relations. Let me stop there. If you want to know more about the panels that will be happening for the conference, click the conference link in the show notes. But they're going to sit on the panels. These are experts in their field, experts in the panel. They honestly, a lot of them could be on every panel, so I thank them for being there. And they're going to talk about the questions provided for the panel. Now, as they talk about the panel and whatever the topic is for that panel, we will allow you, it's interactive, so you can ask questions and they will answer. But the goal, once again, is for them. This isn't philosophical. Oh, this is what it can be. They're going to give you truth nuggets that you can take and use immediately to create generational impact. Now, I talked about it. You can go check out all the panels. You can check out everything on the website. The registration link is there. Registration is live. It's $65 for professionals, $45 for students. So go there, get your ticket. We are excited for all those who signed up and excited for you all that are coming. As far as panelists go, we will be releasing the panelists here soon. You will find out who will be on the panels. We will be releasing that very, very soon. The registration link for the conference is in the show notes and in the comment. Click the link, show up to the conference. It's $65 for professionals, $45 for students. We would love to have you there. You don't want to miss it. The value that you will get from this conference will far exceed the price that you're paying for entry. All right, so we talked about ATS and their gold sponsorship. If you're interested in sponsoring the Player Development Conference, please reach out. All the information, once again, is in the show notes. We're looking for more sponsors. If you want to sponsor students going, professionals, whatever it may look like, you want to provide scholarships for people, we're looking for sponsors. And when you sponsor there, we have very lucrative packages that will allow for your company, your program, whatever it is that you provide to be sent out and to gain positive exposure and positive attention to those who are in this space. All right, lastly, we're about to roll out Beyond the Field resource guides. In player development, when I worked in the space and even where I am right now currently in the space, I get a lot of questions about what is player development? How do I get into player development? What do I do with this? How do we engage a community? So I'm going to start providing resource guides to answer this for you all. These will be free documents, free resources for you to grab off of our website. Maybe you're a student who wants to learn about player development. Maybe you lead a sports management department and you want to tell your students about player development. Maybe you want to get in it. You want to transition. You want to know what the best steps will be. We are providing those resource guides for you there. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Like I said earlier, the Player Development Conference is less than 2 months away. I am so excited. This is going to be incredible. I'm losing sleep. I need to get more sleep. But we're preparing to make sure that this will be an incredible experience for you all that are attending. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Make sure you like and subscribe the video. Make sure you subscribe and join the mailing list if you haven't already. God bless you. Go out and create generational impact today. Don't wait. Create that generational impact today.